It's about to get real uncomfortable in here. It really is. Yeah. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Demi J, coming to you guys on a late night creep. I wanted to come on today and do a story time for you guys, a little juicy tale that I have, and I thought long and hard if I was gonna do some story times because your girl got some real juicy tidbits that I kind of was, didn't know if I wanted to share or not, but I am gonna share because my past is my past,
and maybe you guys can learn from my past, what not to do.
I'm going to tell you about the time that I almost got stabbed over some D. And when I mean D, I mean, the wang, the penis. That's what I mean. I almost got stabbed over some D.
Let's get this started. Let's get this little story started.
Disclaimer, for this video, I will not be revealing any names because I don't know who's watching this video. This situation happened like over 10 years ago. Still, you know what I'm saying? Like still, I'm not gonna use names because you never know who's watching me. So this story takes me back to about over 10 years ago. I lived in Camden, New Jersey. Shouts out to CMD. I was only in Camden for about 6 months, but I was in my little wild and crazy years. You always go through that time in your life where you're like, okay, yes, like, did I really do some stuff? Yes, I did. We hung out with a group of homies, and there was one in particular that I thought was fine, little Puerto Rican poppy. We would hang out, drink, smoke, chill, just hang out and chill or whatever. So the first time I met this fella here, we basically, we walked into a room and there was like a couple people in there, maybe like 4 or 5. There was a girl, a couple of dudes, and everybody just drinking, having a good time, just chilling. So the guy that I'm referring to, introduces everyone in the room. So he introduces this one girl and says her name. Her name is Valerie. We're gonna call her Valerie. So he was like, yo, this is my friend Valerie. No, yo, this is Valerie. This is Jermaine and Tito, okay, and Pablo. So okay, so we chilling, vibing or whatever. So long story short, me and this guy, and I'm gonna call him Poppy. I'm just gonna call him Poppy. That's his name in this story, Poppy. So my girlfriend and Poppy and I, we all hung out or whatever because she had a little boyfriend there. His name was, what am I gonna call this guy? I'm gonna call this guy Trouble. No, I'm gonna call him T.I. because he looked like a Puerto Rican T.I. So I'm gonna call him T.I. because that was her boyfriend at the time or whatever. So Poppy and I, would flirt back and forth or whatever, and talk or whatever, and chill and whatever or whatnot. And long story short, push came to shove, and we had a little fling. So we had our little thing. We had our little.
We had sex. We both. That's what we did. I'm a grown woman. I'm just gonna say it. We had sex.
We had sex, and it was good. It was awesome. It was good. I had a good time, and of course, I'm feeling him. Fast forward, we're just talking. Really wasn't a boyfriend girlfriend situation. it only happened one time, but we were still like talking and getting to know each other, whatnot. And fast forward again, we're hanging out, and he's not around at this particular moment. And we, the girl Valerie that he had introduced, as a circle of friends back earlier in the video, she's downstairs in the dark crying or whatnot, and we're like, hey girl, what's going on? Why you crying? And she's just like,
man, I hate these niggas. I hate these niggas. I hate niggas. I hate niggas. They always do this to you.
And we're just like, oh, she's having man problems. So we're just like, oh, is everything okay? Now, mind you, when I say fast forward, it's months has passed by, and we see a little belly on her, and we're just like, oh man, you're pregnant. Who is it? Girlfriend was like, it was your baby dad acting crazy or whatever. And she's just like, yeah, he's acting crazy, whatever. So we're talking to her. She was like, well, who is your baby dad? Like, who is your baby dad? And we're just standing there. She's like, Poppy, that nigga been acting crazy. And we're just standing there like, girlfriend looks at me, I look at girlfriend, I'm just like,
Poppy? Poppy's your baby father? Poppy? Oh, okay. Oh, girl, I'm so sorry to hear that.
This was a time when those chirps were in. Those Boost Mobile chirps was popping, and you could chirp and everything. Everybody getting in trouble because they chirping everybody and all that good stuff. We went to the store with her. We were like, come on. No, my girlfriend was like, come get in the car. Let's go to the store. Let's get something to drink or whatever. Now, mind you, she's looking at me, and I can see like the look in her eye is like, because she knows what happened between me and Poppy. Now, Valerie, who I had no idea was even smashing Poppy, because he did not introduce her as anything other than friend, homie, we chilling. Like, it was no one informed me that them two were item, if they ever, I had no idea. So my girlfriend is like laughing because she's probably thinking this is pretty hilarious. So now we're hanging out. We're, and mind you, she's like 6-7 months pregnant, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like, I'm thinking in my mind, oh man, I'm not about to say nothing, because first of all, it's not my place. Second of all, you're pregnant, and I don't even know how you would react to me telling you that I smashed your baby father. We kept that on the low. We didn't say anything. Poppy's birthday rolls around, and this is another kicker, okay? I was about 23, 24, okay? 23 or I believe I was like 24 years old at the time. And it was Poppy's birthday, and we all chilling. And mind you, Valerie's nowhere to be found. She's, on her own thing. Like, they've had their issues. They have broken up or whatever. And it was Poppy's birthday. And, I'm like, hey, so how old are you? How old you turning? Silly me, I never asked him his age. And he was like, oh, I turned 18 today. And I'm just like, does this nigga just say he was 18 years old and I'm 24? Wow. Jailbait wasn't the word, okay? I was just like, not only is your baby mama someone who's been around me, now I just find out that you're turning 18. Like, oh my God. I'm like, you're a baby. Oh my God. Why, how did I not know this? Because mind you, he's tall, like 6 foot, 200 pounds. He doesn't look 18, so he didn't look 17 at all. Didn't look 17 at all. So my mistake, moving on. So I had brought it up to him, like, why didn't you tell me that Valerie was your baby mom? And he was like, it just happened. We're not together. She's just, the homie that we've smashed. And I'm like, dang, you didn't, But don't you think that's something someone would want to know if she's actually around all the time? Like, I told him, I said, if I were her, I'd be pretty pissed off to know that this girl that comes around and hang out you've been with, I would be pissed off. But he was like, why would you be mad at that? Because, you know, me and her aren't together, so it shouldn't be no big deal, whatever, whatever. So I just let that go, whatever. Then there's a cousin of his who I guess thought I was cute, of course, you know, and he, you know, I walked downstairs to go, I don't know what I was doing, going to the bathroom or something. So the young boy comes up, and we're gonna call him Angel. Yes, we're gonna call him Angel. And he, you know, hits on me, and you know, that's the cousin of Poppy. So I'm like, nah, I don't roll like that. I'm not the, you know, I don't pass between niggas like that. And he was like, you know, I'm really feeling you. You cute, you know, but you know, I'm like, but I like Poppy though. Like, that's your cousin, right? He's like, yeah. So and so what? He messing with Valerie. Valerie is his girl. That's his baby mama. I was like, according to him, it's not. She's just carrying his child. And he was like, man, look, you need to leave Poppy alone. Come get with me and let me show you how a real man's supposed to, you know, handle you or whatever. So I'm like, nah, dude, no. So he kind of comes up close to me and he tries to kiss me, and of course I back away. Because I'm like, no, dude, that's your cousin. I think he's hot. He's cute. You know, I'm trying to see where that goes. And I'm not feeling you like that. I let him down as gently as I could. And from that, you know, I thought that he had a clear understanding and he was cool with it. Fast forward, I'm hearing a rumor that Angel has told everyone that he slept with me. And I'm just like, I don't think I was present during that session, because I don't recall. I was really pissed off because I'm like, how, you know, if we've had sex, I'm gonna admit it. I don't have a problem with admitting it. I'm not gonna lie about it. So I get on my chirp, you know, I find out his number. Now, girlfriend is with me, okay? Girlfriend is with me throughout this whole ordeal, except for the time when Angel tried to kiss me. Girlfriend's like, well, you know, so I'm like, let me call this nigga Angel because I want to know why he's up here lying on me like that. Like, that's not cool. So I chirp him and I'm like, yo, this is Demi. You know, he's like, what's up? You know, like with a little attitude, like be what you want. I'm like, I'm just calling to find out. I'm just chirping you to find out why you went around telling people you smashed me. And he was like, we didn't smash? I'm like, no, we didn't. Now, mind you, I'm hysterically laughing because I think I'm going crazy because I'm like, how in the world would someone sit here and lie on their penis like this? I don't even understand why, but that's what young guys do. And he's just like, we didn't smash. I said, no. I said, I told you why I wouldn't mess with you. And my girlfriend was like, Demi, be careful with those chirp phones because you don't know who he's around. You better chill. Now, I'm getting heated in this conversation because he's still insinuating that we've had sex. And I keep telling him, no, you a lying ass nigga, and that's messed up. I said, what kind of dude are you to lie on your penis like that? That's BS. And he was like, we did smash. I'm like, no. I said, I told you I don't want you like that because I like Poppy. And he was like, you like Poppy, huh? And girlfriend's like, Demi, don't do it. Don't say nothing. Don't admit to anything. He was like, so did you do something with Poppy? And I was like, again, girlfriend is like literally shoving me, and she's just like, Demi, don't be stupid. Do not, I repeat, do not. Don't do it. And I'm like, I'm not gonna say anything. And then he was like, so I'm waiting. And I said, And if I did, the next voice I heard was of Valerie saying, well, bitch, if you did, I'ma F you up. So at this point, I'm like, damn, okay, so it's about to be some drama. It's already started. It's going. And my girlfriend's like, I told you not to say anything. So she's like, I told you not to say anything, dude, because you don't know who's on the other end with him. You know, the chirp is loud. When you chirp, it's on loudspeaker. You're basically telling the whole world everything. I said I didn't say I smashed him. I said, and if I did. And then, you know, so she was like, I can't. So Valerie's like, bitch, I'ma find you and da-da-da-da. I'ma find you. When I find you, I'ma cut you up and blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, what you mad for? Now, mind you, to her, I'm saying, what you mad for? You're mad at me because he told me he wasn't even with you? I don't give a, you know, her hormones are all out of whack. Because she's like 8-9 months pregnant, about to pop. Like, this girl's like, boom, like, belly out to here. And I'm just sitting here like, you know what? It is what it is. You know, me, I'm not one to fight over penis. That's just not how I am. But I'm not one to back down from a fight, if that makes any sense. So I'm just like, ugh. And my friend's just like, you stupid. You stupid. You stupid. You stupid. You stupid. You should have been smarter than that. I said, it's out in the open now. It's out in the open now. I guess I'm just going to have to deal with it when it comes to my front door. So we head back to the crib. Fast forward, I hadn't seen this girl now at all. And one night, me, girlfriend, her boyfriend, what did I say his name was? I forgot what I said his name was. But girlfriend's boyfriend, Poppy was nowhere to be found, but I did get in touch with him. I was like, you know, your baby mom want to fight me now, blah, blah. He's like, don't worry about it. I'm going to handle her. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm like, I'm just saying, because you kind of like, you know, started this whole thing, and now she wants to fight me, and she's freaking 9 months pregnant. Like, how do I get around fighting a 9-month pregnant woman? Like, who's gonna fight a woman that's 9 months pregnant? Not me. It's not gonna happen. Because first of all, I ain't going to jail, because that big old belly is gonna be in the middle of us scrapping. And first of all, I have more respect for human life than to fight just because you want to fight. So mind you, Angel, the guy that said I smashed him, he done disappeared now, because he done started so much drama. So he's probably in a corner somewhere laughing and chuckling. So one night we're on the porch at girlfriend's boyfriend's house, and we chilling, you know, drinking, whatever, having a good time. It's dark. It's like midnight, you know, and all I hear is, no, actually, not all that I hear. I see this woman with this big, fat, huge belly, and all I hear is, yeah, there go that bitch, there go that bitch, there go that bitch. Now she's by herself, and we're all on the porch, and she's like, bring your ass down here so I can fight you. Bring your ass down. I'm about to murder you. Like, she's sitting there really talking about she's gonna murder me. And I'm like, what are you coming out here? Girl, you are pregnant. You need to go in the house somewhere. You are pregnant and you want to sit up here and fight. Now, mind you, girlfriend's boyfriend's like, yo, Valerie, chill. You know, you are out here, Ma. You out here at 9 months pregnant trying to fight her over Poppy, and you really need to be talking to Poppy about this. And then so she's coming, and then I think, who was there with her? Somebody was there with her. I don't remember the guy that was with her, but he was like walking with her. I want to say it was Poppy's cousin, the one that tried to hit on me, and I totally forgot his name in this story, but whatever. And I want to say it was him that was kind of holding her back, but I don't think so, because he's the one that started it. So why would he hold her back from trying to come up the stairs and try to fight me? So there was a dude with her, and he was like, nah, you need to chill. And then girlfriend's boyfriend looks at me. He's like, yo, Demi, check this out. He was like, look, I can tell you right now, Valerie is not going to stop coming for you. And he was like, you really going to have to fight her, because I know, I pretty much grew up with her and I know what kind of person she is. And if you don't fight her, she's going to keep coming for you. So you need to just shoot her the twos, you know, give her the, you know, just square up, pretty much square up. And I'm like, I don't have a problem with squaring up. What I won't do is square up with a pregnant woman, because I could really get myself in trouble for fighting her. And I was like, and I said it out loud, I said, first of all, I'm not going to jail, because, well, I'm yelling and screaming at the top of my lungs now. I'm saying it pleasant now, but it was all a big mess that day. I was just like, you know what? I'm not about to fight you and then something happens to you. God forbid something happens to your baby because we fighting. Now, it'd be different if I was down there and she put her hands on me and I didn't see her coming. Then it would have been different. But I'm here, you're here, you need to go home. I said, when you drop that baby, come see me. Come see me. If it's really that deep. If it's really that deep and you really need to fight me, then come see me when you drop that baby. You'll be dropping that baby real soon. She kept saying, when I find you, I'm gonna slice you up. She was like, remember where you're at. You're on my block. You know all those little girls that be speaking to you and saying hi? Those are my friends. So don't let me catch you slipping. So I'm just like, oh, are you threatening me? So you're threatening me. And I'm looking at girlfriend's boyfriend. I'm like, so she's threatening to do bodily harm to me. He was like, yeah, she don't fight fair. He was like, she don't fight fair, Demi. And he was like, and before something bad happens to you, he was like, I care too much about you for me to see that go down. He was like, I can't, you know, he was like, she is telling the truth. All those little girls around in this little area that be speaking to you, that's her clique that she rolls with. So in my mind, I'm thinking, is this some sort of gang type mentality or whatever? So he was like, dude, look, I think you need to just get out of here, because he was like, I would rather see you gone out of here than to see you slip up and they jump you or something like that. I said, wow. Wow. I asked myself today, was that D worth it? Well, yes, it was. But I mean, you know, I didn't know there was smashing. You know how he was young and he wasn't honest. He wasn't being honest or anything like that. And you know, he wanted a piece of the kid. So I mean, he ain't gonna come out and say, look, I got a baby mama and she's pregnant right now and she's a little crazy. So, you know, if we do something, just be prepared to, if she finds out, you know, you might have to carry a gun or a knife or something. As I look back on that situation, I ended up leaving Camden actually not too long after that. And I think it probably was the right decision, because I didn't know my surroundings. I was only there for 6 months. I barely knew anyone. I knew girlfriend and her boyfriend. I knew, and then some of the friends he hung out with were cool with me. But I didn't know like the ins and the outs. I didn't know people when I walked down the street. I didn't know that, you know, I could potentially be looking over my shoulder because some girl's mad that, you know, me and her man had a little session. Yeah, that was the time I almost got stabbed over some D. Like, literally, like, she had a knife in her hand. She had was it a pocket knife? She did have a knife. She did have a knife. That's what I left out in the story, but she did have a knife in her hand. But I didn't see it until she kind of walked up. So I'm like, if she would have walked up on me, she would have stabbed me. Like, I wouldn't have never seen that. If I hadn't been on the porch looking down at her walking by, I probably would have been badly hurt. So I'm glad that it, you know, God looked out for me. And he always looks out for me. So that situation is dead and gone. So shouts out to all my CMD, Camden people who know Demi. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Yeah, so that's it, y'all. now I'm finally about to go to bed. That was one of those stories. Anywho.